Activision has sent out a cease and desist to the H2M mod creators. The mod is now dead. It's officially over. The day before it dropped, this happened yesterday, probably around like 3 to 4 p.m.-ish. Yeah, I mean, the game, it's just dead. Everyone has their thoughts on it. Obviously, some people are upset, unhappy about it, which makes sense. I mean, this was a lot of hype around this. Y'all saw the sales charts. It got to like 3rd or 2nd on the Steam charts, MWR did, because of this mod. Obviously, Activision did some pretty shady things. They decided to wait until the day before to send the cease and desist. Also ended up being the day the sale ended on the game. Activision put the sale out there. Activision made it on sale after they found out about the mod, had it end right before, and then sent a cease and desist on the last day of the sale. I saw Jev's video on it yesterday, and he spoke on it really well. Basically just super, in my opinion, malicious. It was truly malicious type behavior on them, just waiting, toying with the community, letting everyone get their hopes up. They have this game, MWR2, or MW2R, in their back pockets. They've had it there for years. They refused to release the multiplayer. They released the campaign a couple years ago, hold on to the multiplayer, won't release it. So when the community actually wants to make something good for the community and have a good time, I ordered some donuts. The community tried really hard to put some now, and granted, let's all think for a minute, right? The mod team, they spent the last at least year, they earned zero money. They had no plans for cosmetics. They weren't charging to get into the mod. They weren't doing anything. All the money that was being earned, potentially the mod, was Activision for the MWR sale. I mean, you have to feel for this mod team. They decided to do something so incredible for the community, something that everyone was so excited for. No one deserved what happened to them. I mean, all that work down the drain for nothing. Actually nothing. It was a really good effort. I respect what they did, and I don't think they should regret it. I mean, financially, I don't know what kind of money goes into making mods like that, especially when you're getting literally little to nothing in return, except a big FU from Activision, apparently. It's just kind of crazy to me how distant Activision really has gotten from the community. It's not even that. It's like they know what we want, what the community wants as a whole, but they refuse to give it to us. They not only don't give it to us themselves, they don't want anyone giving it to us. And that's where my problem stands with it. Hence why I'm playing X-Defiant today. This whole ordeal with Activision has done nothing but hurt the community. It protects their wallets, kind of. I mean, you think, logically, from a business standpoint, if you're strictly thinking business, it can make sense. You want all eyes, all hands on your new upcoming Black Ops 6. But the thing is, I can guarantee you, not 100% of the community, the player base. Everyone who was planning on playing Black Ops 6 anyways was going to still play Black Ops 6. And they were just going to be able to have fun with MW2R as well. That's just as simple as that. There was going to be extra people coming back to MW2 because of the nostalgia, like FaZe. A lot of OG FaZe clan, I mean, they had big plans. They were going to do Ilcam, Road to Ilcam. They were going to do a whole lot of cool stuff. Content creation was going to be back for all the OGs and stuff. I mean, I saw Apex, he posted like a notepad thing of what their actual plans were content-wise, and it was a lot of cool stuff. It was going to be really huge. So yeah, they were going to lose the player base for that, but the way you have to think about it, they were never going to get that player base to begin with Black Ops 6. You mean to tell me that these people haven't played Call of Duty in almost a decade, or were going to hop on BO6 randomly? Yeah, the game's exciting and all, but if they haven't been interested at all in the games that have been coming out the last few years, then what is different? Minus like zombies, but multiplayer-wise, what is different? And there was going to be no zombies in it, so the people who were excited for zombies strictly were going to get to do what they wanted anyways. And the people who wanted to play the original multiplayer of MW2 Remastered were going to get the chance to do that and have a good time doing it. So obviously, like I said, they're screwing over the community. They don't want the community to have what they want. They don't want people to get to play the games they want, whatever, right? That on its own sucks. But another thing too is these mods, including other mods that have been shut down, there's some mods like IW4X and other ones like that. I think that one got shut down. I know some of them have. I know Plutonium for BO2, I'm pretty sure did. All these mods are getting shut down, which the mods, basically the whole intent of them is so people can play these old games that they love and hold so dearly to their heart safely. That's where the huge problem comes in. All these people want to do is play the games that they grew up on and loved, modern day, safely. If you get on, for example, Modern Warfare Remastered on Steam, it is literally unsafe. There is no world where you should be playing that game without a modded client like H1, and that's still up. But like Plutonium for Black Ops 2, IW4X for original Modern Warfare 2, those modded clients were there to provide players an ability to play the game safely, where they can't get hacked, they can't get their IP pulled, they can't get a bunch of stuff like that going on. That is so common in these old games now, and the reason why is because Activision does nothing about it. They're willing to sit here and send cease and desist letters to H2M Mod to get them to shut the project down, but they're not willing to protect the old games that they made, that they're still making money on to this day. They're unwilling to protect it. They don't care. It's too much work for them. It's too much money for them. Whatever. You have to put money in to keep it running, and they don't want to do that. They want to, as soon as the next Call of Duty comes out, the one prior to that is dead. Look back at just Modern Warfare 2019, 5 years ago, that's it. That game is rampant with hackers right now. If you go back, Cold War, hackers. Vanguard, hackers. Modern Warfare 2, hackers. After Black Ops 6 comes out, Modern Warfare 3 can be riddled with hackers. More hackers than are already in the game. They're not willing to protect the game in its current state either to a full extent, but they want to prevent a mod for a game that to come out that people are heavily wanting. I'm hoping something can be done about it, because I don't know, man. Big groups like FaZe Clan and SOAR, they both tweeted at Activision hoping to maybe get them to change their mind. I don't see it happening personally. It would be super nice, but like I said, I just don't see it happening. Oh, and also, make sure everyone who bought the game on Steam for this moment, if you have less than 2 hours on the game, please refund it. Don't let Activision keep your money. They don't deserve your money after this. Not for that. Yeah, overall, I'm just really disappointed. Yesterday when I saw the tweet, saw Charlie Intel tweet about it, and I was hoping it was like fake. I knew it wouldn't be because it was Charlie Intel, but I was just hoping somehow, some way it was fake. I know some people are calling for a complete boycott, like to not get Black Ops 6 and all that. I completely understand people who do want to kind of boycott it in a way and not support them until they potentially do make the right decision, because at the end of the day, the right decision is to let the mod stand. It was no malicious intent by the mod. It was strictly for community fund, literally no monetary gain, and Activision still got money from all the sales of MWR, which, by the way, MWR right now is being review bombed on Steam. The reviews, I mean, it went from being somewhat positive on there to now it's mostly negative, or strongly negative, or whatever they call it. Like I said, I'm pretty hurt. I'm pretty distraught about all this. Modern Warfare 2 was my childhood. Every day I would come home from school and I'd play it. And to get to experience that nostalgia again in a safe way was going to be incredible. Not really life-changing. I wouldn't really go that far, but it really was going to be something special. And like I said, me and many other creators and just players in general were still planning on playing BO6. If anything, I think them doing this straight up hurts their sales, hurts their player base for BO6 because people are so pissed off at it. X-Defiant, I mean, it's been pretty boring lately overall. Modern Warfare 3, for me personally, is just kind of unplayable. Plus, after all this, I don't want to play it anyways. Black Ops 6, I mean, we still have the open beta coming up. Is my excitement for it even as strong now after all this? I don't know, man. It's hard for me to be excited for a game by Activision after them just... Yeah, this video is just basically going to be me yapping and ranting because I'm just upset. I don't know. If there's more updates to be had on it, I will keep y'all updated on it. I hope things change. I hope they change their mind. I hope they maybe drop the game themselves. If they were to just drop MW2R themselves, I mean, yeah, it would still suck that they screwed over the developers. You know, the difference in companies between companies like Activision and Rockstar, Activision does what they just did. Not only have they let that stand and all those servers stand for all these years, from what I heard, they've actually hired multiple developers from the 5N mod to help with GTA 6. Why can't Activision do that? Why can't they see what they're doing, bring in the developers, and have them officially maybe make MW2R? I just don't see why you can't just do that. Be decent humans, be a good company, be good developers, support the community that plays your games and puts money in your pockets. But I guess that's just too hard, I guess. I don't know.